Good morning. This is Chris Robinson, Robinson Ag Marketing, with today's pre-opening grain and livestock comments for Wednesday, August 27th, 2025. Overnight markets, a 3 cent range in corn. Corn was down a penny three quarters, 407 and three quarters. November beans down three-quarter cent with an 8 cent range, 54 to 46. December Chicago wheat down uh, 526 and a half. KC down five and three quarters at 512. That's a new low for the move. That's a new contract low, and looks like December Kansas City is going to take a test of $5. Minneapolis down 2.25 cents at 587. Again, wheat's just under pressure. We had a little bit of a bounce. We had a 25-cent bounce in corn. Hopefully, you used it. Um, if you needed to move grain, we had an 80-cent bounce in soybeans. Um, we tried to use that as well. We'll have to see if we get any extended buying here as we finish out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This could be your typical whippy Wednesday. But yeah, lower overnight in the grains, no follow through buying. Switching over to the cattle livestock. First, I want to predicate this with the fact that I've been in this business for 30 years. One of the first books I ever read when I was younger was one of the Market Wizards books. And Jimmy Rogers, who had worked with George Soros, has a really good interview in there. I suggest everybody read it, get a chance. But he talked about how newspaper headlines are very, very good fades generally, and usually when it's people that never ever pay attention to a commodity before, all of a sudden they get interested in it. That's kind of a warning sign, and that's how I want to segue into this comment about cattle yesterday. If you follow social media, there's always chatter about everything, but an analyst, a well-followed analyst, a very wealthy guy, a very good stock trader. I think CNBC pays him $5 or $6 million a year. He's not a stupid person, but when somebody's main business is trading stocks and bonds, and they start commenting about something they don't normally trade, it's a warning sign. It's like I consider it that it's like the shiny object trade, right? Now everybody's suddenly interested in cattle. That's generally a bad sign. Now, I'm not saying the top is in, but I'd say this: I would be surprised if it's not within the next 3 months. That's easy to say, right? It's 3 months. As you're looking at 60 trading days, right? But it's just a sign that maybe we're kind of running out of gas. When people who never ever trade something start getting interested. I remember back when in 08, 09, 2010, when crude oil spiked to $150 a barrel. One of my friends, who was another broker, his grandmother called him and said, "We need to buy crude oil," pretty much near the top. So that's my only point about this. When someone that normally doesn't trade something gets interested in it, it's just one of the warning signs. So we'll see if we can continue to go higher. Certainly, cattle has been on an extreme tear, but that is a bit of a warning sign. So my only suggestion is if you are long cattle or if you're a cattle producer, make sure you've got some sort of floor under you. Um, it's just a sign that maybe we're just getting a little long in the tooth with this rally. So that's all I wanted to say today for this Wednesday. We'll be back at it this afternoon. If you're looking for specific help, if you need help um, making cash sale targets, if you need help looking at hedges, if you're not familiar with how a hedge can work, give me a call, 312-638-8868. Have a great day.